Spring is in the air and Mother's Day is just around the corner. Last year you gave her flowers. The year before that, flowers. The year before that, yep, you guessed it, flowers. This year, how about flowers and the gift of music? Take her to the Old Rock House for Debbstock 2023, featuring Russo Company.
You drive me to drink, so I drink and drive another nail into the railroad ties. Once my track's finished, on board I climb and I'll ride right through the night. Hey,
Ryan Cheney.
I'm on the edge. I'm looking down and I don't see the bottom. Can you forget? Lost and found, just like some prodigal son, searching for shelter.
Emily Wallace.
I just want a simple life in St. Louis. I just want to spread some love in South City.
And comedian Meredit Hopping. Doors open at 2:30 and the show is from 3 to 7. Advance tickets are $15 and $20 at the door. This is a benefit for glioblastoma brain cancer. Advance tickets can be purchased through etix.com. It's Debbstock 2023 at the Old Rock House on May 14th, featuring Russo Company, Ryan Cheney, Emily Wallace, and comedian Meredit Hopping. We hope to see you there. Don't forget the flowers.
Hey everybody, Shane Presley here, Rock Paper Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in to another brand new episode. Today's features Russo and Company. Caught up with these guys at their big headlining show at the Hawthorn just a bit ago on Friday, April 28th. And we had a lot of fun hanging out in the green room, talking about everything that they're up to. And it was just good to document the moment and celebrate all the great things that these guys have coming up, and including Debbstock on Sunday, Mother's Day, May 14th. Very excited to have them a part of the show, and don't miss it. It's going to be a great day. 3 to 7, Old Rock House in St. Louis, Missouri. Tickets available, $15 in advance, $20 day of show. You can find those at etix or reach out through Messenger or email, and I will gladly deliver those for you. So you got Russo Co., you got Emily Wallace, Ryan Cheney, and comedy from Meredit Hopping. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see you all there. Also, big thank you to my friends at Friendship Brewing Company in Wentzville, Missouri, for their continued support of this show. You can stop in and visit them anytime during the week. They got a big old patio out there, beautiful weather coming up for the spring. Be a great excuse to take some friends over to Friendship Brewing and have a great meal and some cold beverages. You got your over 25 rotating taps out there. For all your craft beer needs, all kinds of delicious food options and weekly specials from burgers and nachos and flatbread pizzas and salads and pretzels and all your favorite bar eats. And then you got your live music on the weekends. Every Thursday they've been doing the Singo Bingo night out there. And then so that's Thursday, May 11th will be Singo Bingo. Friday, May 12th, James Birtles. Saturday, May 13th, Buddy and Q, and Sunday, May 14th, Matt Waltershed. You can find their full beer menu, food menu, and concert calendar at friendshipbrewingcompany.com. Be sure to plug in with them on your Facebook and Instagram for more info. And if you need a Mother's Day gift and you want something a little different, check it out. They got some real nice Mother's Day gift baskets available. You get a couple beers, some coupons, some candles, a t-shirt. That's a nice little package. I think it's like $45. And get that for your mom today. Be sure to follow along with the show at rockpaperpodcast.com. Hit me up on the email at rockpaperpodcast@gmail.com. Would love to hear from you all. And follow along with me on the socials And with that out of the way, sit back, relax, and enjoy this brand new episode with Russo and Company.
A podcast is kind of like it's like a radio show that's not on the radio. It's on the internet. Does that make sense? Uh-huh. Yeah. That's also like my mom. It makes it sound more confusing, doesn't it? It sounds like this.
Rock Paper Podcast.
Scissors beat paper, paper covers rock. Rock beats scissors, Shane covers non-stop. Never know what new kind of guest that he's got coming at you. Live and direct on the spot. Could be rock, folk, country, or hip-hop, jazz. All kind of folks that he has. Could be an artist or a comedian to make you laugh on the
Rock Paper Podcast.
double-decker fudge round, rolling round town. Shane coming at you live and direct from ground zero. He's your hero, he's your bestie. Rock Paper Podcast with Shane Presley.
Rock Paper Podcast.
Drive me to drink, so I drink and drive another nail into the railroad ties. Once my track's finished, on board I climb and I'll ride through the night. Hey! Every morning, rain or shine, I rise 5 a.m., my toes to the line. Drink down a coffee and out the door, and I'll work till I can't work no more. Hey! And I'll work till I can't work no more. Yeah! You drive me to drink, so I drink and drive another nail into the railroad ties. Once my track's finished, on board I climb and I'll ride through the night. Hey! Out in the field, it rains and rains. I work right through to ease the pain. The crack of my hammer echoes through the pines, right through the night. Hey! Yeah, right through the night. Yeah, you drive me to drink, so I drink and drive another nail into the railroad ties. Once my track's finished, on board I climb and I'll ride through the night. Hey! Every morning I rise, I pray the sun will arrive. Every morning, yeah, we rise. You drive me to drink, so I drink and drive another nail into the railroad ties. Once my track's finished, on board I climb and I'll ride through the night. Hey! And I'll ride through the night.
Hey, everybody. Shane Presley here, Rock Paper Podcast, coming to you from St. Louis, Missouri, live at the Hawthorn with Russo and Company. welcome to the show, guys.
What's up, dude?
Thank you.
Thank you. This is very exciting. Big night ahead of us, and I think this is really cool just to have an opportunity to, sit in the green room before show, get your guys' thoughts and everything, and plus we got a big party coming up we want to talk about. And but I guess before we get rolling too far, you guys want to go around the mics and say hi and introduce yourselves for everyone?
Sure. I'm Anthony Russo.
Yeah, returning guest.
We've done this a couple
of times.
Yeah.
You look kind of familiar.
Sort of. I miss you. Who are you?
I'm Jake Willis, longtime listener, first time guest. I play banjo.
It's my first time on the show. I'm Gus Page, lead guitar. It's my 5th time on the show, 4th time. I don't know.
Yeah,
something like that. You just can't get rid of me somehow, right. I guess.
Goes to Gus Bus.
Gus Bus.
My name's Quentin Coe. I play bass. This is my first podcast ever.
Yeah, man.
Snap.
Ooh. My name's Sam Scholl. I play drums. Also my first time. Very excited.
Wow.
And you're the new guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody look at the new kid.
Yeah.
Take it away, Sam.
So Sam, tell us everything about you.
Right. Is they still in the hazing period?
Oh yeah.
The new guy.
A little bit of that.
Initiation.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, this dude came in tighter than some of us.
Yeah, right. You're not wrong. Yeah. He knows the material better than Anthony, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I auditioned 2 drummers, Sam being the second, and me and Gus were playing Good Luck Charm. And I turned around to Sam and I was like, hey, we're going to do an original. See if you can keep up. And the dude was like watertight on all the little intricacies, like what was on the recording. Like he hit all kinds of shit that we didn't expect. Well, it was pretty much right on the spot. I was like, you got the job, dude.
Yeah.
If you wanted it, like it's all yours.
I did a little studying
Sunday, and I knew it about two songs in. It was like, yep, that guy's gonna work out. that boy gonna work.
Now I have to practice harder to keep up.
You're right.
Well, I know we've done a couple of these as Anthony as a songwriter and stuff. Done a couple of more solo acoustic kind of things, but. As far as like bringing this crew together, I mean, like this is still a fairly new. I know you guys have a little history as starting in the pandemic and things as the Drive-By Boys and stuff. But as far what are we considering actual Russo and Company this and everything? This is still fairly new, right?
I'd say so. Yeah,
couple months.
Sam's been around for a couple months now,
right?
Gus and I were doing duo shows like during pandemic, like solo acoustic stuff. We just kind of started jumping on gigs together, and when we were called the Drive-By Boys, we went through 2 upright bass players. They're real like potent apparently. Ladies, if you want to get pregnant, find a bass player. They just keep having kids and quitting the band. So. Quentin, I think he's cool. He's done.
Yeah, so we found an old one that might be past that
point. But no, man, we did that Drive-By Boys thing as a trio for a long time.
Yeah.
Jake and I, we were with a band called the Buskin' Bootleggers, like back in 2015 or something like that.
Wow.
And it was comprised of 3 people that were related, and the only 2 that weren't related were me and Jake. So a lot of times those practices, we would sit around and drink beer while the family like hashed out whatever they were trying to figure out. The band just pretty naturally kind of fell apart, disbanded, and then we started this Drive-By Boys trio, and it's just grown from that to we're playing bigger venues where we need the support of a better rhythm section, and we need bigger, stronger, louder lead lines. So we got an electric guitar in Gus's hand, and our rhythm section is absolutely unbelievable. These two guys are unbelievable. Rock solid. And the guys that have been doing it the longest together are me and Jake here.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, obviously you guys putting in the work and things are happening and happening at a very fast pace right now, and it's very exciting to see. As your friends and as a fan, it's just like it's cool to see you getting the call to be here tonight to your first headlining St. Louis concert here at the Hawthorn. Beautiful space. This is my first time down here, and I was walked in. I was like, man, this is cool. And you guys were here with Shane Smith a couple months back.
Yeah, it was back in January. We were the opener for Shane Smith and the Saints.
Yeah.
I think after their show here, they announced a Red Rocks show, and 48 hours later, they sold out Red Rocks. So they went pretty much vertical after they got on Yellowstone.
So you guys are playing Red Rocks later?
Stay tuned, I guess. That's what happens from here is Red Rocks.
I did notice that they're playing Red Rocks after we opened up for them. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah. You're welcome.
But no, we had a chance to play for over 1,000 people that didn't come here to see us, and I think we knocked it out of the friggin' park.
Yeah.
The crowd was into it. People that I've never seen before and maybe never see again, they were singing along with us. It was a fun show.
I think we autographed somebody's cowboy boot at the
Yeah.
end. We got real fans off that show.
We
people that
did.
had never seen us, and we're just right on. People following us and messaging us. And
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and they invited you back to do it again. So
yeah.
This time is the big dogs on the ticket.
Yeah. And we got some support from Mark Perkins, good buddy for sure, and
Heck yeah.
and Redemption River.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a great night. I'm very excited about. I haven't seen Mark play in a while, so getting to see him and his band is.
They're real solid, just straightforward country band, man. They're really fun live for sure.
Yeah. So this is going to be a fun night, and we got some tacos on the way, and everything's better with tacos.
You're right.
Man, I can't wait for the tacos to get here. You're right.
I just speaking of the food, I just recently on my way over here, I stopped at Steve's Hot Dogs.
Did you have the weekly special?
I had the Popper Spaniel.
You bet.
And I was telling these guys about it. It's a hot dog covered in Rotel cheese and 3 fried jalapeno poppers and Doritos and fresh jalapenos. And
naughty.
There's Doritos directly on it, crumbled Doritos.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
Get a nice little crunch in there.
Oh man,
It's legit. So
it's legit.
All right, let's wrap this up. We got to get to Steve's.
yeah, we got to go to Steve's. But yeah, big shout out to Steve's Hot Dogs. Go visit them and
Rolling.
Well, I ain't no prize fighter. I ain't no Harley Davidson rider. I showed up in an old Dodge Caravan. It was desert tan. I'm a pick up line away from striking out or catching her name. She took one look at me, started batting for the other team. I've been known as an average Joe. If the shoe fits, you gotta wear it. Sometimes life is gonna get you down. Sometimes you gotta grin and bear it. I lost my job on Friday at 5. Cashed my check and started chasing neon lights. Then I saw this girl at the end of the barroom. Do I take my chances looking like a darn fool? Well, I ain't no prize fighter. I ain't no Harley Davidson rider. I showed up in an old Dodge Caravan. It was desert tan. I'm a pick up line away from striking out or catching her name. She took one look at me. She started batting for the other team. That's a true story, man. I thought getting out would ease my mind. Turns out it's overrated. I just want to sit here and drink beer all night, get myself good and faded. Then I saw this girl at the end of the barroom. I take my chances looking like a darn fool. Well, I ain't no prize fighter. I ain't no Harley Davidson rider. I showed up in an old Dodge Caravan. It was desert tan. I'm a pick up line away from striking out or catching her name. She took one look at me, started batting for the other team. Oh yeah. It ain't what I expected. Switching teams, major league, swinging for the fences. Well, I ain't no prize fighter. I ain't no Harley Davidson rider. I showed up in an old Dodge Caravan. It was desert tan. Pick up a line away from striking out and catching her name. She took one look at me. What she said, I still can't believe. She's batting for the other team. All right. Oh. Back for the other team. Took one look at me, started batting for the other team.
I guess what I was kind of wondering, obviously we got a big things coming, which is what you have to say now. You have to say big things.
Big things coming, man.
And one of those being we have a big party on May 14th also, and I'm very excited to have you guys joining me at the old Rock House in St. Louis, Missouri, for my third installment of Debbstock.
Debbstock.
Thank you, man. Another new room for us.
Yeah.
Great venue.
Oh, yeah.
Great venue.
Awesome spot.
Great venue. Yeah.
So this is I'm super excited about that. Like, it's gonna be another incredible evening. And so if you need tickets, feel free to reach out. Russo Company have tickets. I have tickets. But let's have a great night. And it's all for a good cause, raising funding and awareness for brain cancer. If you're just tuning in, I lost my mother in 2019 to brain cancer, glioblastoma. She passed in December 3rd, 2019, and just trying to do my part to give back to the community that helped me out so much, and hopefully help some others in need at the time. So
we're happy to donate our talents to the cause.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys answered the call. And so we got Russo and Company, we got Emily Wallace, we got Ryan Cheney, and comedy from Meredit hopping that night, and it's. That's pretty, I'm really happy with that bill. It really, and I don't know. Sometimes I kind of pinch myself that I'm blessed to be surrounded by some really talented friends, and that help me do cool things like this. So this, come on out and join us.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good time.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a blast.
Man, we're happy to pitch in on that because you have all those friends because of what you do, man.
Yeah.
Because you run around and do this. Because you're here at the Hawthorn in the green room with us, taking a podcast, doing a thing. Like, that's it, man.
Yeah.
Put everybody's name up on your site every week.
How many
going
bands?
on tonight? What's going on tonight?
How many bands did you advertise for tonight? How many's on the list tonight?
I think I hit 55 tonight on
55.
Yeah.
I saw it earlier. It was long.
I
had to scroll for a minute.
On your Instagram, Facebook, and stuff.
Yeah.
That's amazing, dude.
Don't act like I don't see you putting us at number one anytime we're playing. You put us up over like some really cool shit.
You make us feel like we're on a rocket ship when you do stuff like that, man.
Yeah. Well, I do think it's fun. I mean, I'm glad people get a kick out of it as much as I do. It's cool to see as the list continues to grow. And I mean, one is a personal for my own thing. Like, I've been doing that for like 10 years, and it started with just like, a couple of things, and now it's grown to 50, 60, sometimes 70 things on a Friday, Saturday night. So for me, my network to grow out as far as it has, like, is really cool to see. But it's a big compliment to St. Louis music and our community. People are really stepping up, wanting live music at their events and things. And there's all kinds of great venues like the Hawthorn here right now. They're another new venue in town, and
it's a good one, man.
Supporting the community. So we got a lot of great opportunities to play live music in this town. So
damn right.
So that's what's cool to see. I mean, like, it's also difficult because it's like, man, I wish I could go to about 10, 15 of these easily, right? It's like, it's hard to be all everywhere at once, So
That's a good list you have.
Yeah.
Every
it's
time
awesome.
you write it, it's impressive.
Yeah.
You're tagging bands, you're tagging venues. Like, the shit takes work, man. I put out our weekend schedule for 3 shows for us, and I'm like, forgot to tag this or forgot to highlight that. Like,
All right.
You're killing it, man.
Well, thanks, guys. So I guess obviously we got a busy summer. Things are also right after Debbstock. You guys hit St. Charles for 636 Day.
Yeah.
Another big old party.
Frechtown, yeah.
So that's a big shout out to Ed and the crew over there doing that. And
I think Steve's on that kid.
yeah,
too,
right. Yeah, a little
Steve Ewing
is
tying that together.
Another
there.
shout out to Steve's Hot Dog.
He might be playing on the flatbed.
Yeah.
I hope
He
is.
might be playing on the flatbed truck. I'm like,
Oh, please.
please let me get a picture of Steve on my truck.
So you guys, the party's just getting started. I mean, we've got a big summer coming up for the crew, and but I was wondering. I mean, we have some newer songs and things. So what about is there going to be some recordings coming up with the full band here soon? And
We have no other
things?
choice but to.
Right, yeah.
Everything that I've recorded and released has kind of been like postal service recordings. I'll record guitar vocals, scratch track. I ship them off. Upload an email to my buddy, my engineer friend, and Justin Miles in Baltimore. He'll take the scratch track, put a bass line, put rhythm section, everything on it, send it back to me. I'll redo the guitar, I'll redo the vocals, or I drive down to Nashville and sit in a studio and kind of session player, chop it together. But if you listen to a lot of our recordings, you're not hearing this 5-piece right here.
Right.
And our live shows are awesome. So what I would eventually like to have is at least a handful where it's this arrangement playing what you can hear and listen to all the time.
yeah.
So when you show up, you're like, oh shit, we'll start playing the first chords of a song. People are like, oh, I know what this is.
Yeah.
It's recognizable.
What how do we make that happen?
I've already reached out to Chris over at Sawhorse.
Yeah.
That studio is awesome.
Beautiful room,
Top notch guys, equipment, yeah. I just remember getting the tour of that place. I'm like, yep, it feels right. It's awesome.
I definitely think that would be huge. I mean, obviously, the songs are already great, but having a live representation or an actual physical recording of what you guys are doing right now, I think that would be really a big step in the right direction for you guys.
Absolutely.
And so
it's on the list.
Yeah.
We're just
Till then, you got to come to the show.
Yeah.
We're booking shows, and the word is spreading like wildfire. Like every time we kind of post something big, more people are reaching out, and people are just seeing our name around in these bigger venues, higher up on the posters, and it's just, dude, it's happening quick.
Yeah.
Quick.
Well,
every day, dude. I'm like, my phone is glued to my hand because I wake up to it. It's like till 11 p.m. It's always something.
Yeah. Well, and now you guys are even doing kicking off the stadium tour this summer, right?
Yeah, we're starting at Busch.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna rock them for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, got a big. I think that's cool. I mean, it's cool that you have an opportunity to play in front of 40,000 people potentially if they pass through the Budweiser Pavilion.
If they come to the upper deck Budweiser,
We're gonna line them all up so they can all pass
right.
through.
But that's a really cool thing that they put on over there for getting some local music.
Busch.
Yeah. So what's the date on the?
The game we're on is June 11th. Cardinals versus Cincinnati Reds.
Mm-hmm.
It's an afternoon game on a Sunday.
So if you want some see the Cardinals play and see Russo and company before, it'd be a good opportunity to do that day.
Yep. We're selling tickets like half price, $30. We've got a website link if you kind of follow our social channels. We're advertising. We got limited edition T-shirts for the game, so when our fans show up, it's a whole sea of red with our logo on it. We're trying to win this thing.
Yeah. And that's like a nice prize package, right?
Yeah, I think we get like a gift card for some equipment. We get somebody gets to throw out a first pitch, and then we get to play the Bull Float Trip.
There you go.
2024, I think.
Which is always a big party.
Yeah. If we win, Gus will be a 2-time champion.
Yeah.
2-time Busch Stadium champion.
That is impressive.
Somewhere in the archives, somewhere deep in the archives of Busch Stadium, my name and my band name and champions exists.
I was there that day for a little, I don't know about the if it was the grant, but I definitely remember seeing Hobo down there. So
that was fun, man. All the people around, like you get the crowd. Not only if you bring enough people in your own crowd, and you have enough stage presence to grab people, which of course this band clearly does. We're gonna have the whole area of the stadium rocking with us. Like it gets fun because people are like, "Oh, you get enough of your people and they're partying and everything sounds good." And then all of a sudden you start getting people. You can just watch them. They're like, "Oh, what's going? Oh, this band sounds good. Let's stand here and groove." You know. Yeah. The ticket lines are grooving with you, or the beer lines and stuff. You know. Yeah, it's good, man.
I saw you were testing out a wireless pack the other day online.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm guessing that means you'll be tapping and playing on some park benches and picnic tables around the.
Now I can just get mobile. And I can just run around. I can run around the whole auditorium.
What's the range on that thing?
I was testing it out. I had it set the wireless rig in the front of my house, and I walked out my back door to my deck with the speaker cranked in the front room, and it still held.
It was fine.
I went around a wall, different room. Other side is like a brick wall, and it still held. But I've been tap dancing on a 1/4-inch cable for fucking 5 years. Like, get braided cables because they're awesome. I've never I've used the same cable for 3 years, and I'd tap dance all over that thing.
I've seen him.
It gets wrapped around my legs. Like, I can't believe it took me this long. But yeah, I tried out some of those cheap wireless packs, like the 160 range, under $200 rechargeable little things, and like within 6 months, the battery life was under 2 hours. And I'm gigging 4 hours sometimes. So
right, the thing works fine, but the battery just dies before the show's over.
Yeah, it works great. But just like 20 minutes before we're done, it's just like gives up.
All right.
But yeah, we'll be using that tonight. I'll be tap dancing like a bastard.
Yeah. I can't wait, man. It's gonna be cool up there. So, I mean, how many they got the set there? I mean, how many of those Morgan Wallen covers?
This boy.
Zero.
That's big fat zero. Man, we're at a point with this band. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's what the people
5. Like we got like 6 tracks out of 19 are covers.
Yeah.
Or like 13 originals on this list, and our fans sing.
I was just teasing you guys. I don't know, but that's the Morgan Wallen's become the new, wagon wheel.
He's the new Darius Rucker for sure.
Right. Everybody wants to hear.
Listen, if you're coming down to the honky tonk wearing white cowboy boots and cut off jean shorts, and you walk up to the stage and say, "Do you take requests?" I guarantee, I'll give my whole night's pay that you're going to say Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are loving it right now.
Yeah.
I don't understand it, but I mean he's fine enough. But
he don't bother me, man. They're just killing it.
Right. I mean, I don't have a problem. I just don't understand the why that, like, how many people want to request it every time. It's like, you got it on your Spotify. You can listen all the time there if you want.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to hear some great originals and stuff here? So.
No. Play Simple Man.
Yeah. Play Simple Man.
Play Neon Moon.
I think I'm excited for you guys. Hopefully we'll get some of these new recordings, some more originals out there, and we'll get to hopefully test out that tour bus soon. Getting that on the roof.
That's a sore one. We can talk about it.
Did that go south? Or?
Oh man, it went as about as south as a deal can go.
Yeah. Sorry I brought it up.
I wired $5,000 to a guy in Texas. He sent me a receipt with the title for the bus. I talked to some local mechanics to go to this guy's property, pick up the bus, and take it to get serviced on their home shop. The mechanic called me 2 miles away from that guy's house, who assured me that this bus runs and drives and stops. 2 miles from the guy's house, the motor locked up on the bus.
Well, didn't the mechanic guy go over he went over and assessed it, and he was like, "All right, it's got a little oil blow by, nothing too serious. Like, it has coolant." Yeah, there was a list of to-do things. It didn't have the taillights weren't running, so they had 2 tail vehicles to kind of follow this thing to get to the shop. 15 miles total, something like that. Not even 2 miles from this guy's house. The guy, when he was broke down, he GPSed back to that address, and it was 2 miles. So I called the owner and basically was like, "Thanks for the $5,000 bus. If you want it back, send me $5,000 and I'll give you the title."
and you can figure out how to get it back to your house. I had to pay. I didn't. It was a deal. I paid $550 to tow this pig off the side of the road to that mechanic's shop less than a week ago, and we're talking about parting it out so I can get my money back. And whatever he profits off the rest, this mechanic can just have an awesome Christmas for his family.
Yeah.
I gotta get out.
Bus, man.
I gotta get out. Dog. Yeah.
So there'll be another bus coming down the
God,
pipe.
it was so close.
So close.
If it sounds too good to be true,
Yeah.
I feel a song coming on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that sounds like a country
definitely
song.
write a
right?
song about the bus disaster for sure.
Yeah, that just happened
bus
like
number
4
two
days ago.
that
That sucks.
as advertised. We'll just say that.
Yeah,
You keep fighting for it though, man. It's out there. We'll find it.
whatever.
Yeah.
We got a box trailer. It's fine.
Well, I'm sorry I brought it
An
up.
air mattress.
It's a good talk point for the podcast. It's real life, man. You want to?
All right.
This shit is hard work.
This ain't Morgan Wallen here. This is what happens to the rest of us.
2 miles away.
You didn't even get to ride in it.
No.
It was 2 miles.
We got tour dates down in Texas that are 45 minutes away from that bus.
And you might go kick
I'm gonna at
that
least
guy
go
in the
like
nuts.
say what's up to that mechanic. Hopefully pick up $5,000 from him. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
hopefully we'll get at least a song out of it. Maybe that song will
2 miles.
make you some. Yeah.
yeah,
2 miles.
That's got to be. I can rhyme all kinds of shit with miles.
Well, you can find Russo and Company on your socials. You can find the music on your favorite streaming platform. Again, we got tickets to Debbstock on hand. We got Boots of Busch tickets on hand. So reach out if you want to come party with us this summer. And but yeah, I appreciate you guys taking a little time to hang with me down here in the green room. And
Absolutely, we're stoked for Rock House for Debbstock. On Mother's Day. Yeah. Truly.
Yeah. Come on out. Bring mom if you can. 3 to 7 p.m. Mother's Day. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So I appreciate you guys doing this and doing that party too. But yeah, this was cool, man. I'm glad we got to spend some time together down here. This is and big thanks to Lucy and all her work and support, making Hawthorn a great spot and a great place for.
She's killing it.
Yeah, for some music.
Love you, Lucy.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shane.
Bye, everyone.